Everything Land of Hope Volusia will do involves these three components: community integration, community partnerships, and community choice. Land of Hope's model is one of community integration. An advisory board specific to Volusia County will guide and inform all of our decisions. This advisory board will consist of representatives of agencies involved in affordable housing, social services, construction, finance, and the low-income community served by the Land of Hope. No CLT can or should do this on its own. Obviously, we will work hand in hand with Volusia County, but equally important will be our partnerships with other nonprofit developers, including Habitat for Humanity, Housing for Homeless, and others. Our approach has been and will continue to be giving the community what the community wants rather than trying to force our own vision. In 20 years of business, we have never encountered a NIMBY problem. We give the community quality homes, largely focus on a scattered site approach, and always ensure a well-maintained inventory. Our households are just other neighbors in the community. We work with Habitat for Humanity to transform these three parcels into 3 new homes that equally transform the lives of the families within them. We will partner with Habitat on establishing funding sources, which would be idiosyncratic to the project, but may include private donations and or grants such as home CHODO funds, but will always include homeowner equity. For each unit, we will earn a 15% developer fee, which we will split with the co-developer, making both entities more sustainable. We'll also receive a monthly nominal ground lease fee and the closing fee. These fees will be an ongoing source of revenue after our 5th year, when the county no longer provides direct operating support. We will develop these 3 parcels into duplexes for affordable rental housing. This will serve households coming out of homelessness who are not ready for home ownership. As a CHODO, we will apply for home funds to cover the construction so we can maintain these homes as permanently affordable. We may also partner with the Housing Authority, as we have in the past, to attain project-based vouchers for these units. This will allow us to serve those even in the lowest income brackets. Either way, no one in these units will pay more than 30% of their income toward rent. We'll work with Volusia County, Volusia Flagler Continuum of Care, Volusia County School District Students in Transition, and other shelter and transitional housing providers to help identify households for these units. We will certify that income is within the income limits for each property, and we will retain ownership and management of the properties. All of this is in accordance with our current operations at Community of Hope Properties in Brevard County. They generate income that helps support our programs, and in Volusia, this revenue will make Land of Hope sustainable once we no longer receive startup funds from the county. We will continue to use our partnership and funding model on the next 7 properties. However, the 3 single-family rental homes will be permanent housing for more stable households. These households might be coming out of transitional housing programs, or they might be just other workforce members who need a place they can afford. Our goal would be to develop this property into as many units of affordable housing as possible to meet the needs of the community. However, we would start by looking at the neighborhood, engaging the advisory board made up of community members, and getting the pulse of current residents. Volusia County needs housing, not disruption or division. Assuming the zoning and community sentiment both support it, a parcel of 5 acres would best be suited for a project that brings in funding from the Florida Housing Finance Corporation. We would engage with the larger developers such as Abilities Housing, Carrefour, or Blue Sky. Either way, Community of Hope, or preferably a partner agency, would work with tax credit developer to build on Land of Hope land, ensuring permanent affordability. A portion of the developer fee and the closing fees would help Land of Hope Volusia build reserves, and the ongoing ground lease fee would generate $6,000 a year. Of course, if we chose to be the nonprofit development partner with a larger developer, then we would generate much higher and longer lasting revenues to reinvest in other projects. Building on the success of Act 1, Land of Hope will continue to develop the 3 properties from the county in partnership with one of the Habitat Volusia locations, or another developer, as we did our first homes in Volusia County. We are now on track to being fully self-sustaining in 2 years and are getting donations of property and funds from other sources instead of just the county. Most important, the households initially served are also more self-sustaining. They are happier, healthier, and more able to contribute to the good of the rest of the community.